Crazy Sports, my friends. They are looking amazing against teams from other regions, but not against DDT still. And the last hope of Pacific, DRX. Man, this is going to be a good game.
We go for a bit of a re-clear of this A setup, but it's a high-low as well. Foxy9, that is overzealous. A little bit eager as well. There's no follow-up and follow-through by the rest of DRX.
That's very bold. Good hold from Trace.
And one way as well, renewed up, but still the Viper wall should allow them access.
BNK
for a contact
looking to do another upside.
Paranoia, and the Prowler doesn't actually hit towards the back of it, so unexpected, but still the trade is clean. Wow, King with a lot to do into that spot, but just can't overcome it. Hail of bullets that end up coming his way, and Kai want to get cheeky with it. Pushing past, trying to take that time in, but he's spotted. Just onto the brink there, on the edge of the action. Bane.
Only Heibei left.
Sure to clear out.
1v3. Bane.
Seoul survivor.
Low HP.
It's a 1v3. It would require mistakes from DRX, I think, to allow him into this. Spots the head of Akko, jump spotting. Bane is weak. Gets himself in,
still gets the kill, man.
Clean with it. It's going to be all-out war occurring out towards the rubble as well. That Paranoia is beautiful. Buzz caught up, but still he's safely tucked inside the smoke, just trying to take that angle fight, but again, nothing to really add on extra spice in terms of that util, and plays are accounted for right now. Bane still looking snappy alongside Flashback. Maybe enough to make something of this round still, but leaving it just down to the one, and he will be quickly approached.
BNK 4K, dude.
To seal up that round.
He wants
at least the one on the board.
Another win, man.
BNK, what a round. Stacks over towards the site. Correctly reads things as the IGL.
Eliminating the last hope
He's
of
already
Pacific.
been eliminated from Champions once by EDG and DRX. Not today, he says, with a 4K in this Rubble fight. DRX have been putting a heavy emphasis over towards Rubble in these first few rounds. It's only been 3, but a lot of the early round pressure has been in that direction. Trace, I think that was a 4-player stack from the defenders.
You're going over towards C, you haven't cleared any of this prior. Util down, Heibei wants to just land shots, and he will do.
That's good. Fang has our stopper.
Making sure
Don't die, Fang.
Onto this flashback, he's going to try and barrel through and find an opening in through the B site. With 2 players dropped in through the connector, BNK now last alive on that spot. Alerts them, Nightfall scatters out onto the side now, trying to put the pressure and apply it straight to them. Kai, he's left into that 1v2, hops up and over, but a watchful eye of
3-1.
Nade though, it's going to be bouncing off the back wall, clears. And partitions out this side, still Kai. He's going to be holding strong. Needs to be that stalwart defender, but he's going to be dropped from the rocket, but still goes at least pound for pound there. Nade again to back them away. Still these kills in the favor of Trace. 3v2.
This is Trace map pick, my friend.
Placed down, propped up. Very difficult to deal with if you are Trace now. It's going to take a couple of raw duels, maybe a bit of spam, getting lucky. They're going to be hoping for it, hunting for it. Rifles in hand. In terms of util to work with, it's not too much here. Adjustment, smokes, drop the Bane! My God! Just wrangles that rifle.
Not a good start for them.
Brings it closer and closer to victory. Over the precipice.
I like this. They got out just in time to avoid those players pushing them from C. Now they should have a good idea that it's an empty A site. They should be accelerating. They're a little slow with it, to be honest, but Foxy9's watching the flank.
He's watching it, but he's really going to be locked down onto this spot still, nailing his shots. There's a bit of danger that he potentially might lose his operator. Needs a bit of help from the rest of his team, but plans down. And apparently easy pickings for him. He's on for the ace.
That's definitely going to make the stats look better.
Tonight. That's beautiful, bro.
That's beautiful. On the anti-eco round as everybody's pushing you
Great
one by one.
game so far from the DRX,
job there, Foxy9. Stops any level of danger. Trace, try a little pocket pick. But I think what we've seen so far from them in these first 7 rounds is that they do look a lot less comfortable, a lot less good, strong ideas compared to the maps that they've been winning on so far at Champs, which is Ascent and Bind. We've only seen them win on Ascent and Bind. We've only seen them play on Ascent and Bind.
That's why we were kind of thinking about.
Punish this time.
I'll hold that thought for now as well, as Foxy9 does.
Kai, Heibei, both went away from their roots.
That's crazy. Okay, Heibei. Listen, team's already up 1, but he decided to take the fight anyway, so he's brought it to that 4-on-4. Nade held, sees alongside it. Good additions to try and clear this space into it, but a corner not accounted for. And Bianchi happy to oblige.
Okay.
Feng right
good.
over the shoulder. Buzz.
Go for 7-1.
This is now ADS, but lining him up. Flashback might just be their savior. Weaving in and out of the angles. That's ridiculous. Even getting a bit
Once
of a
again
run
was
well,
looking good
he
for
knows
them.
He's done the business and done the damage. Feng needs to isolate this fight into the corner, but Mako
7-1, my friend.
Timeout.
There's a one-way in his face. Should get broken by his team as the Viper wall goes up.
Bianchi sending out the util. Spades of it now and needs to assist with most of this. Buzz is hot on the heels of all these players.
That's crazy, man.
Goodness me, he's just chopping them down.
When does race play, man?
Towards the A rubble. The protocols in place from DRX are just immaculate.
He had an outstanding kill on Feng in the previous round, and that's another world-class shot. This time, though,
I'm gonna lie, I was kind of hoping
He's got to try and answer.
they would play like they did against Leviathan.
That's incredibly preemptive. To no avail.
On
On
group
whom?
stage, they played good
And now walking
Valorant,
back
man.
up, creeping to try and take up that space once more.
Was very
It
impressed.
might be an appropriate response again from Trace. They have two players up through heaven. It's Kai. Shoulder to shoulder. Shots need to be landed here. Spraying them down. The spacing.
Okay,
just not good
okay.
enough. And time now on the other.
Okay,
DRX.
let's go, man. 8-2.
won games at this tournament before. Feels like he's out of his depth here.
Similar play to what we've seen prior.
Oh
This
my.
time the Haunt is able to just light up Feng. And Buzz for the easiest diff in his life there. It's all supplemented by that util. Taking point, Prowler spots it in through the door. Low King lucky to be alive. Bianchi though traded out, just trying to hold it down through the side and wasn't
Respect
expecting
that,
players to creep up behind him when the door swapping
They
by. That
are
is
getting
just absurd.
destroyed, my friends.
Flashback just flexing
Not
on
much
him
to
at
say.
this point.
On their map pick,
Kai.
by the way.
It's not going to be long for this war. Tagged up through the wall, stray bullets.
10-2.
And this could go A or B. I mean, it looks like an A fake that they're going to try to pivot through the blue door, which is open. And Bane's watchful eyes are here.
And Ben's going to have a lot to do into this spot. Anchoring player into it. Prowler in through.
Oh my god, how he got to kill, man.
Foxy9, he's there to push through the smoke. He's watched by
Foxy9 was the one who died.
Needs to follow the tracers. Meanwhile, the rest of his team happily cleaning up.
Oh, this is so over, bro. This is so over.
11th round for DRX, a second pistol round. Every single round has danger lurking around the corner. Doesn't matter if DRX are on the low buy. Seen enough thrifty wins to know that that's the case. Sees nade up and over. Paranoia as a response. Buzz is right round the corner. Shoddy in hand. Upgrade obtained.
What's happening? What's happening?
My God, Buzz!
Oh my god, I thought he
Didn't have to do it.
got
to
dazed
like
there,
that.
man.
It's dirty. It's disgusting.
Yo,
to finish.
that was crazy.
And the angle. Watch for.
GG, my friends. GG.
Is the finish.
Will they show the replay? I hope they do.
Sealed up.
In the blink of
They
an
do?
eye. We'd
guys
barely
gonna
got
see.
started
They
with
don't?
Lotus, and
You won't.
DRX have already sent us barreling into the next. They have absolutely no interest in being here longer than they have to. Wiggins who asked the question, you know, imagine a comeback happening. I mean, John Lennon had struggled to imagine a comeback like that happening, I think.
Yeah.
Your imagination's pushed to its limits, but we'll have to see.
I really do think so. It's a
Man,
high-low setup as
to
well.
just
Try and
started, dude.
cut up the addition of the attack side here. Flashback gets caught straight up into the camera. Buzz! He responds. It's two players chopped up, maybe going for the second one. That is
Look at
just
Buzz, prime Buzz.
decisiveness and composure on display. In the blink of an eye, the round.
Well, King has his
upended.
bike.
Lao King
Good luck, bro.
pull back at a start.
I like the way DRX
like
play
he
on
could be
this map,
backing
man.
away, but still double player hold. Buzz jiggling. Gets the info that he was looking for. Open side over towards A. If Lao King really does get a move on, but that might be heard by Foxy9.
Yeah.
Footsteps, potential. He's
It's-
actually taking a long way around.
It's such a big map. I don't think he will have heard
he's
the
missed
footsteps there.
All because
That's
Lao
true,
King
man. This
decided
map
to
is
take a bit of a
huge.
marathon sprint, and he's got time to do this.
Tell me,
Yeah, and he
guys.
can play a post plant, but he's going to have
Did you
to
enjoy
try to
playing
fight
this map?
aggro for a kill first.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to win a passive post plant here, even as Astra with a pull, by just, you know, plant. What on earth is he up to here? He's trying to fake it out, seeing if there's still a defender over on the A
Imagine
side. He
clearing
doesn't
this,
quite
bro.
understand. He's still going to have that recalled smoke, though, as a pull. But like I say, I think he's got to try to fight for one pick here at least. a 1v2 you can just about manage.
He might be offered one. Him versus Foxy9. No way, they spotted each other. Oh, King, that's cheeky.
Winnable?
Baited almost. It is winnable, especially with a star on.
So winnable.
Tap. One way in his face though. Difficult to get through. Paranoia is perfect. Buzz sticking a bit of body blocking action. Oh no way! They get half. Vulnerable up though, but Buzz is now sticking this.
Masterclass.
It's a 4-piece in the end, but still a pistol round.
Man, that was beautiful by DRX too. Not gonna lie, that was amazing, man.
That's hard to do. You can try it in a custom game.
I mean,
that's amazing, dude.
Brilliant. We've seen so many teams and champs try to do the same thing.
You played that so good, man. I believe in you, my friend.
To throw that off, and you just both go sliding past each other.
They put up a masterclass here,
did the best that he possibly could. He even found that pick that he was looking for to bring things down into
nice try, man. Nice try.
I'm not sure the cage was actually good. I believe Buzz got that sightline through, but they're going to look for an easy plant here.
Yeah. Cosmic Divide, but there's only one spot to play into. That's just onto the bridge, and there is util that could potentially be used to try and push this one back. Shock darts are already flying through Kaido. He's ahead of most of this one, underhanded. Foxy9, a flash to play off of, but they're going to be biding their time, waiting it up, and they have full side control. It's going to be trying to play it from B main. Rifles in hand. Feng at least dismissing Buzz out of the fight in the action now. But util back and renewed. Once more, they've got a pull for this one. They're going to be trying to body block this again. Yeah, looks like it. Why not? Second go of things. Mako! No way, man! They just stick it! It's stolen away! Players survive. You keep rifles into the necks if you are Trace, but that is just brutal.
That's brilliant.
We haven't seen another team be able to pull that off with the level of consistency required for the Astra to look useless on this
DRX, man. This kind of perfection on things.
No, actually, Mako, you do it. It was Foxy9. He was like, no, I don't trust myself.
This is awful.
Mako, you do it. You're so good at it. And just
this is DRX, man.
They delayed.
Vision Strikers.
The timing is perfect there. And it
timeout.
Buzzes. Out in the open, yeah. It's just, you're seeing holes, I think, in terms of the protocols of Trace.
It is a new comp, and it's a very different comp to the one that they ran the last couple of times. They're relying on Kai to try to open things up for them here, but he's blocked off by a one-way on the A site. A has been slightly weaker in terms of the defense for DRX, but Mako's home. Kai would have to land a good one to take him out early.
There are so many positions that Kai potentially has to account for. There's one though, plucks Mako out of the picture. No longer a defender at this A side. The rest of his team can follow up off the back of it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad from Mako actually. There was a while there that the one-way was down and he didn't realize, hadn't refreshed it.
Stray bullets up from heaven. Now playing for this one, Kai is getting aggressive. 2 bullets left in the chamber to do some damage. Cam to clear, just the intersection of hell there, and yep, Buzz is unaware that the backside was completely lost. Still, it's traded out. The knives to no avail there for Kai. Dart's going to start a rebound here, and they are pulling some of this util out of Trace. Reveal onto Heibei. Position is there, sprayed down by the bullets. A string of things going wrong now for Trace with only 2 players left, but time is still on their side. Bullets need to be landed! Transfer Lau King slowing it down. No way! No way! Not again, man! Oh, goodness me.
Which fickle deity has Law King betrayed recently? Why must all of these situations be pried cruelly away from him? In the most devastating fashions.
Yeah.
His spam is so close, but he's only got like
this
2
transfer,
bullets left in.
It's beautiful to collect the 2. And he just can't quite land it. The bullet's just running out. He can't get the weapon in time off the floor.
5 rounds in a row.
Some sort of, I don't know, home territory buff or something. I'm not too sure. Luck is definitely on their side, though.
The home territory has not been a buff historically.
Oh, really? Buzz just clips the side of Heibei. Up and over with the dash. The res is online because the ult was popped off. Buzz is feeling it right now. He actually is fully suppressed. We can't use too much in the form of util to save himself here in through the back. Bane, he has to try and provide that supportive fire, but he's backs himself out. Foxy9's been playing himself back in. Up and over the top as Heaven was not smoke, or at least it faded. Now the Paranoia glides its way in. Blind as anything.
Oh, it's not dead.
Got away, but just the tip and top of the head at Foxy9. It's taken clean off. 2v2, you can slow this down if you Trace. You have options. Bianchi going for the plan here. That's a double
man,
face.
that's a perfect pick.
Discipline on display here by DRX. Bianchi's got to try and make that play. Dark clears in through the back of the sight, running gun from
Not their
Mako.
day, man. Not their day. They are trying their best, but
And he knows a play to make.
oh
And
my.
this is why DRX's strategy on B works so perfectly.
Timeout.
The hair like that.
There it is.
That makes-
Okay, look at
there's
this.
no
Yeah.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Going into the nest.
That's insane, that's insane.
Buzz is over here now.
And he's just so fluid with this operator in his hands. I mean, he was here at the beginning of the round, but there's a lot of angles to account for. He smoked off, away from it. Rifle fire from Foxy9, instantly traded off, but he's still taking that peek. And guess what? The flash, or at least the dash, is right
He's
back
looking
at
so
him.
good, man.
And it's time to play him back in, laying up these
Oh
players.
my god, yeah, but this is so good for DRX to get some confidence, you know, for the next game.
It's so elegant.
7-0, dude. This is going to be a short video, guys.
A lot of the top
There's not
server
much I
players
can do.
are throwing that one. Learn it for your games as well. Everyone's going to take this as a learning moment, I suppose. Trace as well, because what else can you do from it? But you fire the recon the opposite side of the choke point so that as the attackers are facing towards heaven or facing towards sight,
Unless
they'd have
Trace
to do a 180 flick to break
put up
it.
a miracle
Nice idea.
comeback.
It plays Buzz in again.
He's looking so good, dude.
I mean, look. They
Okay. Not that it stopped Buzz before.
No. And here in this round, pay attention to the way that the other players come in onto B.
He's been
based
missed.
off Buzz distraction.
He's been missed. Shots fired, and Buzz is right ahead of most of this.
This time they hold for Foxy9's flood.
Yes. So dropping one of the players there, Mako just cannot control.
Everyone.
Love that.
Sick of this. He's taking matters into his own hands and has cleared out, rooted out the stalwart defenders.
Okay, man. There's no way they lose this round, right?
Will be punished.
What a
God,
nice
man. Imagine
adjustment from
Ninja
Trace,
defuse now,
realizing
bro.
that if you
That
focus
is
on
GG, man.
Buzz,
That's a 5.
you
I'll
get
jump.
killed by
I'll
either
jump.
him or
I'll jump
everybody
on the
else.
from the cliff.
So instead, they just push Buzz
And
back
my
a little
friends,
bit
what are your
and
thoughts on
try
that
to kill
G2
the others
Fnatic
coming
thing,
out
man?
through heaven, through B-Link. A
I
really solid
respect
adjustment, I think,
players
to try
doing
to
that.
deal with
I
that.
understand why. I just
Unknown
don't
if that
think
came from the
Riot
timeout
will
that
be
we saw
happy with that.
earlier, or whether that's from
And Flashback, I think, is going to save it.
They're going all in. Into the trips too as well, up and over the top. That's a beautiful flash.
Okay.
Kai is played in perfectly with that. And they have dismissed Buzz as easily as that inside the cage. A bit of spam will deal enough damage. Straight bullet to the cranium, a flashback. Now this flood defense play from DRX still as the smoke does dissipate. Bane trying to hold his ground, stop it down towards
Ace.
heaven. Still Kai.
Ace Kai,
He's on
Ace
one.
Kai. You get some
Dashes
momentum,
here,
bro.
you feel it in power, but doesn't account for
Oh.
Foxy9 there, so there will be no ace. But still,
Foxy9.
with the damage done, Tracer got to be happy with that.
He's going to save this up.
a much better attack.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're here, but I do owe them a drink of their choosing. Because, yeah, pulling that was something special, to be honest. But you're right. And it's going to take, I think, the following up the next two
nice, man.
rounds
That was nice.
that are left in this half to even make it, I think, a possibility for Trace
Yeah.
to make it doable. Because 8-4 at minimum, looking to reclaim some of that space up through mid. Now to no command.
No blade storm.
Emanates his way out. Trips, that is bizarre stuff that I'm seeing. Up and over Fruities, a kill trips to try and at least potentially play off here, but DRX, they wanted to try and play in
H4 and the
all of
pistol.
this. Bodies
Then there's all.
swinging out wide and still collecting and claiming all sorts of kills.
Look how annoying that smoke is.
You are divided.
Not much you can get through. Another one-way. Blooms and blossoms. How do you play your way past this one?
Man, this is gonna
Cosmic
be
Divide
tough.
is committed here. Lau King wants to try and get himself in, but that's an underhanded with a flash.
Oh my
Cleaning it up.
god.
Still
What?
walking straight into Kai. Does have the Blade Storm. Up and over now. Updraft dash. Nowhere near as his
That was
teammate
kinda
playing with him
troll.
though, and as that fades away, that
That
is
was
great
so troll,
reaction.
flash guy.
Kai once more has to be that playmaker. Steps up to that challenge. Wasn't quite a tap, now a full stick. Fung Fung's been smoked off though, and the angle not watched for. He's looking all the way up into the high ground still.
Time shine.
Down
Time
to
shine.
just Kai. Again to do it. Dodges the paranoia, but plenty
maybe.
of bullets. Raining down onto him, up and over. He's hoping and hunting for the head.
Oh my. I hope in
Operating out
situation.
in his hands. Maybe a chance to isolate one of these.
What?
It's Mako!
What?
What is going on, son? Dashing away,
Man,
you
nice
cannot
try,
escape
bro.
your
That was
fate,
chaotic.
Bane.
That was
Tracks him
fun.
down with perfection.
If they show the
Could there in
replay,
the
I will
final
show it
moments,
to you guys, but
it's
I don't
still
think they
only gonna
will.
be 3 for Trace. I thought Mako was about to throw himself off the
Yeah, man. Okay, let's go.
DRX maintain control, don't they?
But worse me is the song,
Love
man.
the way that they've been playing this map in general. They only need 4 more to close things out.
That's looking like dominance though. Another similar tale is just weaved here by DRX. We're going to see if it continues into Abyss. Over the top though, lineups for days here from Foxy9. This is going to be tempting to disrupt any sort of hold. Flash, updraft dash in through the smokes as well, but a kill's collected on either side here with the Jets going down. And now barreling the way forwards, DRX just trying to take a bit of space in through the back of his site. They haven't actually disjointed some of these players. Hey, Bay Sheriff cannot get the job done there. Just one stray shot to the chest. Mako watching for the hop up.
That's a really important fight.
And then winning all of them. Lau King.
Cover going out.
Second top performer.
This pistol suits the deal, bro.
It's been heartbreak for him
Yo,
in terms of the rounds where he could have had that impact.
You guys play good, man. You guys got to like in this map, not gonna lie. But you did amazing group stage. 10 to 3.
Kill alongside Flashback. That's 10 rounds now for DRX.
And Abyss has just been home territory for them.
Yeah, they're going to go for the B-hit simulator. Look at the util. Just sails up and over the head.
They're very practiced.
Yeah, Fung Fung makes a go of things. Just peeking past it. Again, he's going to get traded. Trying to take the fight outside of Heaven. Foxy9 with his plan. And it's in quite a difficult spot as well to try and pick apart.
At the same time that I decided to see Trace going out like this, it makes me happy to see DRX playing so good, man.
Knife against it. Through the back
last hope from Pacific.
Buzz is playing into this spot, but the drone's going to be used as well. Sees multiple players spamming away.
The old gods from Korea as well.
One way in for the smoke and the dart. Snaps it round to the behind. Buzz though, eventually overwhelmed. The util is good, but still time starting to tick. This is where the problems start to stack. Trace, they need to try and hold these guns and hold them well. Fire in line, sticking it forwards. Now the defense needs to come online, but again, bullet straight through.
Not even needed, dude. Foxy9.
Flashback was robbing it all the way there.
Mapping serious point for DRX, dude.
DRX do end up losing their weaponry towards the end of things here. But I mean, this round, it's looking like it could be exactly identical to Lotus. A 13-3 is on the horizon. And the way that DRX dealt with that did end up just being textbook. And I think that
the entire series actually
could be used to describe.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
They can't stop the B hits. Just keep running it. Flashes are connecting. Nade in through the back as well. Fung Fung, that's good. Stands it down still. Damage was done to him, so he was softened, weakened enough for the stray bullets of Bane to find him. In through the smoke as well. There's time is to be taken. Bianca and Kai, they are capitalizing. Mako drops him, crouched down.
It's
coverage,
it's the legend.
Still. It's
the clutch. Hey, Bay, man. Savage for.
It's created a massive ult advantage for this one. Though I haven't said that. Oh, hello, Kai, up and over.
Oh. Yeah, Flashback not dodging the dart either, so he was lit up. There was chances for Kai to rip the opposition's head off. Cam up. This is precarious. I mean, there's backup arriving potentially there with a deep knife as well.
They're leaving.
Yeah, Cam is cleared.
Kai.
Oh, Flashback's caught him.
Whoa. I mean, Kai's teammates just left him out to die. They marooned him on a desert island.
Yeah. No SOS or smoke signal saving you there. No rough theft online for Flashback. You can hear it. He's got it. Hat flung wide gives him that information now. They know it's split. Straight down the middle. 2 for 2. Lau King's position. Out through the back of the side as well. Where's the supportive util? Flash is there.
That's good. That's a good answer, man.
The execute's clearly drilled well by DRX.
Buzz is so good on this map.
Util up and over. Bianca, he's hoping he can spam and spray down. Oh my goodness, he's moving all over the place. The aim is going wild and so are the bullets.
He's jumping throughout the middle of that as well.
Oh boy.
How could he know though?
Trace. They have to pick up the pieces, but only 2 left to do it now. This is it.
This is it, my friend. Well played, DRX. You guys
in the series, DRX
are looking good, man.
On a blinder.
Masterclass today, bro. On both maps.
And they've got a chokehold onto this side into the post plant. Good luck getting through this. Good luck stepping over that barrier.
GG.
Finish line. DRX. It's flawless once more to finish the map. And almost perfect all the way through. Out. Cleaning up the lower bracket game. And it does mean that Trace, unfortunately, will be eliminated.
Flawless, clean, textbook. A great match, I think, to restore a bit of confidence to